November 29, 1970, a day like any other in Norway's Isdal Valley. It was a beautiful autumn day, crisp and cold, perfect for hiking. And that's exactly what two Norwegian hikers were doing. They were making their way through the valley when they spotted something strange, something horrific. A badly burned female body. The fire had obviously been recent. The victim's head was completely charred beyond recognition. The only part of her body that was somewhat intact was her torso. The police were called to the scene. They searched the area but found no ID or any sign of who this woman was. Her fingerprints were lifted and sent to every police station in the country. No results. They searched for dental records, but all they found was that some of her teeth were filed down, which meant she'd had some sort of dental work done. But because the rest of her jaw was destroyed, they couldn't get any more information. It soon became clear that this was no ordinary murder. But how could it not be? Here was a dead woman with no face, no name, no past. The investigation hit a wall and the case went cold, except there was something the police hadn't considered. When they combed through the crime scene, they found a small suitcase. It had clearly belonged to the victim, but it didn't contain anything useful except for a whole bunch of wigs. The police found 7 blonde wigs, 6 brown ones, and 2 red ones. There were also several fake pairs of glasses, 4 contact lenses, and a whole lot of clothes. But then they found something else. They found a torn piece of paper with strange symbols written on it. And next to that, a small notebook with some typed pages. More symbols were found on these pages, and when the police decoded them, they realized that this was the key to the entire mystery. Or so they thought. The first entry read, blonde hair, light blue eyes, height 164 centimeters, weight 52 kilos. Then came the strange part. The next entry read, redhead, light green eyes, height 165 centimeters, weight 53 kilos. Was this just a description of the same person with different hair colors, or were there actually 2 people here? And if so, why would a spy agency bother keeping tabs on 2 women? As the investigation continued, more and more pieces of the puzzle came together. They learned that the woman had checked into several hotels under 9 different names. She always paid in cash and sometimes left strange coded messages for whoever checked her in. Messages like Cold Water Room 8, which seemed to indicate that she was expecting something or someone in her room. And then there were the pills. She had a lot of them, but none of them had any markings on them. The pharmacy where the prescription had come from had burned down years ago, so there was no record of what they were supposed to be for. All the doctor's files had been lost in the fire. There were even stranger things, like the fact that she always asked for a room with a view, preferably overlooking a parking lot. Why would a spy need a room with a view of the parking lot? What was she looking for? And what about those strange symbols? The police eventually found a similar set of symbols written on the back of an airline ticket, a ticket that had been issued to someone else, someone who never picked it up. Was this woman a spy? Had she stolen the ticket and used the symbols to communicate with whoever had originally been assigned to it? Some believe that the Isdal woman was a Secret Service agent who had gone rogue. Others think she was a victim of a shadowy organization that erased her identity after killing her. But the truth is, after more than 50 years, no one knows. This case remains one of Europe's greatest unsolved mysteries. So what do you think happened to her? Was she a spy? Was she a runaway? What about those strange symbols? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to follow for more real-life mysteries each and every week. See you next time.